Welcome back to Rare Elvis Photos, also known as Elvis 2022 channel. This video is going to be about Priscilla Presley and Lisa Marie and what has occurred. So, Lisa Marie Presley wrote a memoir, and Riley Keough, of course, to try to honor her mother's wishes, is going to get it released. And I believe she might, I hope she's leaving it untouched. We won't find out until that book is actually released. But what's going on is that Priscilla Presley is writing her own book, her second book. She already wrote, a Ghost Road or whatever, Elvis and Me, back in the day. And of course, she released a movie that completely bombed called Priscilla. Just bombed, like bomb, like just an explosion of horrificness at the box office and production. The only bright spot in that was Kaylee Spaney. She was a good actress. I didn't like the guy that played Elvis. He was a big lunk in my opinion. Didn't sound like him. Didn't act like him. He was just broody and negative. Anyway, so it makes me think what's going to happen with the granddaughters being caught in between Lisa's book being released and then Priscilla writing her tell-all book. Talking about the marriage to Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. So she's supposedly going to fill in all the blanks of her life and her motherhood and grandmotherhood with this new book. So Elvis and Me covered right up until Elvis's passing, and then I think some of Michael Edwards and maybe Garibaldi. I think it just covered Edwards. I don't think it covered Marco. So interestingly enough, she waited to talk about doing this until after the news came out that Lisa had a memoir that was going to be coming out. And of course, she said, I've been talking about writing a second book for years. She's too busy out there in the world, making money off of Elvis's name, not her name. She's Priscilla Bulow, I think, or something like Bouillon, I don't know, Bullion, Bull... I can't say the word. I'll get canceled on YouTube. But anyhow, it's going to be a tell-all book about her daughter, I think, and her relationship with her daughter. And it's probably going to cover subjects such as what a wonderful businesswoman Priscilla is, how she saved Graceland, how she single-handedly made sure that Elvis was not forgotten because he certainly didn't have a legacy enough to be remembered. It had to be Priscilla Presley that... that put that out. And, we all know, at least the well-educated Elvis fans know that Priscilla didn't save Graceland. She was paid handsomely to represent the brand. And they did ask her if she thought it was a good idea. And she agreed. Now, you don't have to, what do they say? Every squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. Well, that was her nut because she's not a good businesswoman. She squandered the money that Elvis gave her the first time. She squandered the money that Elvis gave her the second time. Then she put a lien on Graceland to make sure she'd get more money. Then she squirreled her way into becoming the executive, so she would have a lifetime stream of income that Elvis did not count on her having. And then she took Lisa Marie Presley's fortune and squandered that because her and her business partner that ran Lisa's fortune after Lisa had sold her 85% of the stake of EBE. They put it into the American Idol holding company, and of course, they saw a great way to spend all of that money and then file bankruptcy so Lisa would lose her fortune. So when Priscilla fans say, she sold her house to help keep Lisa Marie Presley from having to sell hers and pay her debts, the only reason she did that is because she knew she'd lost $50 million, and Lisa probably threatened to expose her. Now, I know there's a big lawsuit going on right now. We'll cover that in another video where Priscilla hired a couple people to help her from having to file bankruptcy and to promote her movie and all this other stuff. But it just goes to show that Priscilla is not a great businesswoman because I don't see anything that she's done that's really grown her money. She's made her money every year. She took $1 million a year, $900,000 from Lisa without Lisa knowing. So she had a stream of income she could constantly spend. She didn't have to spend any small little tiny bits of money that she actually made from whatever she did. But I'm not aware of anything besides her acting on Dallas and in a few movies, which she only got because of the Presley name. that she's made any money and as a businesswoman. So how does she get this reputation? Anyhow, it's sad that Lisa had to deal with that, and it's kind of sad in a way that eventually the granddaughters will figure out who Priscilla is, in my opinion. Now, they're welcome to love their grandma. Grandmas spoil their grandkids usually, and so do grandpas. It doesn't mean that they're great people. It doesn't mean they're a great business person. But regardless, I want them to obviously have their rights to love their grandma. So I'm not here, to try to convince them, if they ever listen to this video, that I'm right. They're going to have their opinion. So is Riley. I'm here to defend Elvis and to be the voice for all the Elvis fans that are out there that are not fans of Priscilla and that are not fans of this book, and they were not fans of the movie, Priscilla, that came out by Sofia Coppola. So let me know what you think, obviously, and if you made it this far, my son's link to his YouTube channel is in the description. He's just 8 years old. He's going to start a little gaming channel, so if you wouldn't mind subscribing, then that would be super. Please like this video, share it, all that good stuff. Become a member if you can, and God bless you all, and God bless Elvis and Lisa and Riley and the rest of the Presley family that's out there, including, Billy Smith and the rest of the Presley clan and family and friends that are still with us. Till next time.